Hello everyone, welcome to SwitchWatch. My name is Juan Romero and we are absolutely delighted to be launching our YouTube channel. We've been looking to do this for a long time. It's something that we're so passionate about. James Romero, who is my cousin, will be doing reviews with me, and we will be delivering a lot of content in the future, especially on the Nintendo Switch, which is why we're called SwitchWatch. We will be predominantly making content for the Nintendo Switch itself. And the reason for that, guys, is simple. We both work full time. It's the platform for us that we can sort of go to work on a train journey, pick it up and play a great game like Zelda, Mario Kart, or the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Now, before we go into the review of this game, please be aware that this is a mature content game. If you're a parent watching this review and you're deciding to, whether to buy this for your child or children, please be aware that it does have very dark undertones. The game itself is based on a little boy called Isaac, whose mother decides, due to hearing a voice from above, that she's got to take action. I don't want to spoil the story for you. You can see that if you decide to purchase the game. Suffice to say that Isaac goes down into the cellar and is bombarded with all sorts of baddies down there. And that's where the game really begins. You start off as a bare bones Isaac. You've got tears shooting out of your eyes, and at that very beginning moment, that is your only weapon. As you get further into the game, you'll start to find out what the mechanics are all about, and how you then get stronger. And we'll just delve into that a little bit. You'll see that when you go into each room, some rooms will contain a gold room, and these gold rooms are great because you'll pick up an item, and these items are stackable most of the time, and they'll make you stronger throughout the game. Your weapons will get stronger, and that is just one of the beautiful things about this game. The vast array of items is just bewildering. It's unbelievable, and until you play the game and put in a lot of hours into the game, you just won't understand how many items there are. And you're probably thinking, well, I've played other games before and there's been loads of items in other games that I've played. The difference here, though, is each run through is completely unique. Each run through is completely random. So you'll start a run, you'll build Isaac up. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a really strong Isaac so that I can get as far as I can down into the dungeon, get deeper and deeper. And this can involve making deals with the devil, for example, by giving up a heart, and you might get a better item in exchange. You'll also find blue hearts and black hearts. Again, look, I don't want to spoil it. You'll find out exactly what those items do when you get the game, if you decide to do so. You'll also find plenty of secrets in the game by using bombs, for example. If you place them in the right place, they'll explode up and the wall will break open and you'll get into these really cool rooms. There's also these battle rooms where you'll get a red chest, which will give you a good item, for example, but you'll have to fight a lot of enemies in there. The boss design in this game is outstanding, I have to say, and the variety of bosses keeps you on your toes. You won't sort of play the same bosses on each run through. There'll always be different ones to play and to find, and that brings us on to why this game is just so incredible and what keeps you coming back for more. It's no exaggeration to say that if you put 200 hours into this game, you probably wouldn't get the full completion, full 100% on the game. We put in a lot of hours. I'm not going to say exactly how many, but we were nowhere near getting all of the items that you can, seeing all of the bosses that you can, seeing all of the enemies that you possibly can, and all of the variations. And that is really what brings you back and why you come back for more. And as you can see on this clip here, I've just beaten that little boss there, and then I'll go further down into the cellar, and my build is starting to look incredibly good. I've got some good weapons. I've got a little chap there who's accompanying me, making it easier for me. But it's the innocuous deaths that are really frustrating. You think, I'll get beaten by a boss maybe, but sometimes you'll just come up into a room full of enemies and you just can't handle it and you die, and then you have to start all over again. And for some people that are considering this game, that's going to be a complete turn off. Most people like to understand what the design of a level is going to be like. You can then sort of decipher what you're going to do to beat that level. You can understand the pattern of the boss at the end of a particular level, and what will tend to happen is you'll do that level over and over again, or you'll do that boss over and over again until you figure out the pattern to beat that particular level. You can't do that on the Binding of Isaac, because each time you start, the levels are completely random, and the design of the level is completely random. Your goal is to get to the end to beat the boss, and when you do that, you'll get an ending, of which there is 19 different endings, and then you'll want to do it again, and it will be harder the second time around, and it will be harder the third time around, so on and so forth. And you've got daily challenges as well. You've got an online mode with daily challenges that keeps you coming back for more, and you've also got a great co-op mode that works on the Nintendo Switch decidedly well. You can play this on tabletop mode with the Joy-Cons with a friend, which is fantastic. I mean, what will happen is you'll lose a heart because you're playing with a friend, but we had some real great fun playing with that mode as well. Which brings us on to the conclusion, really. If you're looking for a game that's going to keep you coming back for more and give you lots of hours of gameplay, it's very addictive, it's different on each run through, then look no further, guys. This is the game for you. If you're one of those people, you're a little bit of a creature of habit, you like to figure out a level, you like to figure out a boss's patterns, for example, then this might not be the game for you. The dark undertones, you know, there is a little bit of religion involved in the game as well, but you know, it's not plastered on you or anything like that. It is just the story of the game. Then you might not want to go for it, but we have a lot of fun with it. We keep playing it, we keep coming back for more. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, we recommend it, we say go for it. The only downside is it's not out in Europe, so you will have to import it from America at a cost of about £48 to £50 if you can find the right supplier. I wouldn't recommend paying £70-75 on eBay for it. But other than that, if you can get it, you can also digitally download it on the American store if you want to set up an account, so that's another way you can get the game. Otherwise, we fully recommend this game. My name is Juan Romero. This is SwitchWatch. We look forward to bringing you more reviews in the future. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, please like the video, and please leave a comment. It will really help us out to keep going with our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. All the best.
Switch.